What's up? What's up? Salam alaikum. Different POV. Where am I actually just... Nah, fuck it. I don't dislike this POV, actually. A little up close and personal, but you can't see my hands, which is kind of weird, because even though I'm not Italian, I do speak a lot with my hands, but that's fine. Different place, that might be a new word. Quick one today. This one today, it needs to be quick because I need to leave to go to the office. I'm gonna go in a bit. As you can see, I have a bunch of books, a bunch of comics behind me. Comics? Huh. Comics as comedians and comics as comic books? Interesting. There's a joke there somewhere, but whatever. As you can see, there's a bunch of books behind me. I think my favorite one is the Dune book, the limited edition one that I have, that I bought because I was loving the Dune movies, and I started reading it and I stopped reading at 15 minutes. I don't understand anything that's written there. I really don't. I feel like it's written in Shakespeare English. It's one of those books that you buy just to show people that you have it. I have no idea what's in the book. I couldn't read it. You guys also do that, right? The comics, I've read them. But books, I don't read books anymore. The only book that I've read recently, like from start to finish, I'm trying to look around. I think the last book that I read that I was really that I actually really enjoyed. This is gonna sound corny as hell, but it was the David Goggins book, the Can't Hurt Me. I think it's Can't Hurt Me. Yeah, I think David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me was the last book. Oh no, actually, I read a book, small little book about Miyamoto Musashi. Musashi. It wasn't Vagabond, which is the manga. I have it there as well, and it wasn't the Rings of the Five Rings or whatever book. I don't know. It was a small book. It has just like quotes from him, and then it's just a random guy talking about those quotes. I don't know. Whatever. We don't have much things. We don't have much stuff to go through today. I have like three premises, three little things to talk about. Number one, I think this is a cultural question, because here in Portugal, okay, the question basically is how do you do a middle finger? Okay, like what's your go-to middle finger? Okay, I do this. I think I don't know. See, like this looks performative. You know, this is way too much. Why am I giving him a thumbs up? You know, why am I doing this? This is one of those photos that just has a fuck you man kind of thing. You know, this is more raw. This is like fuck you, bro. This is one of those fuck you. You know. This is performative. This is raw. This is raw material. What other middle fingers do we have? I think my favorite one is this. Is to emote as well. But I think there's only these two. I think this is a very American middle finger. I think this is a more Portuguese / European sort of thing. In Portugal, I think this is not a Portuguese thing, but in Portugal we also do this. I don't even know what the fuck this means in reality. In reality, I have no idea what this means. Thinking about Portugal as a country and our roots, I'm pretty sure this is a homophobic thing. Pretty sure this is putting a fist up someone's ass. I'm pretty sure this is putting a fist through someone's ass, because I have no idea how this can be rude. Rather, you're pumping your bicep. You know? Why is this rude? This is so stupid to do. I hate doing the middle finger. I've never been a middle finger guy. When you get, even when I don't get road rage. as that much. I don't give a fuck. I just want to get home. I shouldn't be driving. I hate driving. I don't want to be on the road. So why the fuck would I have road rage? I'll get mad if people are doing stupid things, but I'm not gonna start screaming at them and I'm not gonna go into my trunk and get a crowbar and start a fight, you know? I don't even have a crowbar in my trunk. I don't know why I said that, but I'm not gonna do any of those things. I might complain in my head. I'll probably say some crazy things. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? This guy probably got his driver's license the same way I get a Mackie D's. Picking and choosing. You know, I have no idea where I went with that. But yeah, that's kind of true. I don't get road rage. I think road rage is a very OG kind of thing. It's an old people... Road rage is old people sport. Road rage is an old people sport. I don't see younger people getting road rage. I don't see young people at all in Portugal. I don't. The young people I see are all foreigners, and those people don't drive. They just Uber everywhere. Yeah, road rage isn't really a thing anymore. Road rage used to be a big thing. Road rage used to be a big sport, at least here. But I've never seen anyone do this when road raging. I've never seen anyone middle finger anyone during road rage. Middle finger and spitting, I think spitting is disgusting. If you spit on someone, god damn. I think spitting on someone, especially bro, if you spit on my face, I think spitting on someone is the most disrespectful thing. You could kill my whole fucking family, I won't feel as disrespectful as if you spit on my face. Because I can't remove the spit off my face ever. Like, the spit is staying on my face forever. I'll clean my face. I'll even use a little bit of the cleansing foam. I'll even cleanse my face. I'm never removing the fact that you spit on my face. That image is never... I still remember, I'm 25, I still remember when a kid, I was working at like this summer camp. Not working, I was on the summer camp, and I was also helping, right, with the little kids. And there was just this little kid that was a rascal, a maverick, maybe a fucking Nazi, I have no idea. The kid was just crazy, the kid was wild. And yeah, I was trying to calm him down and whatnot, and the kid just fucking spit on my face. I was maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna say maybe 16, 15, I'd say. Maybe 16. No, maybe not even that old. Yeah, no, I was probably, I'd say between 14 and 16. This kid was like 7, 8 years old. He just... Oi? Oi? Oi, love? Oi, darling? What happened? What happened, love? What? Bro, this is one of those situations in life that it just tests you. I'm not even religious, but I felt someone was testing me. Someone was definitely testing me. This little kid was definitely not the one testing me. Something bigger than us was testing me. I don't want to call it God, I don't want to call it Allah, but something was testing us. Testing us, because it wasn't just me being tested, the little kid was tested as well. Because someone gave him the option of either spitting or not spitting, and the kid chose spit. Okay? And I had to make a big decision. I in my head, I was like, oh my fucking God. I'm gonna do something to this kid. Because I'm not even working here, you know? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't work here. I'm just helping. And I'm getting spit on, I'm getting little kids spit on my face. And you know how little kids spit is. You know what I mean? It's dense. It has a little je ne sais quoi to it. It's not watery. It's how do I put it? It's not icky. It's sticky. The little kid's spit is sticky. It's always sticky. It's like they just had a Monster or coffee, you know? You know when you eat something that's really sugary and your spit becomes super sticky? That's how his spit was. Do you see how well I remember the situation? Do you see how disgusting? I've never been able to wipe that shit off my face because what do you even do after getting spit on your face? Like, do you just go into the bathroom and clean your face? And do you clean your face with water? Do you clean your face with a tissue? What do you do? Do you go take a shower? What's that? What's that all about? You know? What am I supposed to do? Obviously, what I did to the kid was I waited for nighttime, right? Because this is how you punish little fucking kids. I waited for nighttime. This is sounding like it's going in one direction. It definitely isn't. When everyone was as fast asleep, I just picked up a bucket of water and I shoved it down his head. I basically waterboarded the kid. No, not literally. I just scared the fuck out of him because he was sleeping and he got dumped with a bunch of water in his head. So yeah. I should have waterboarded the kid, by the way. Spitting on my face is disgusting. Spitting on anyone's face. But if I ever have a kid who spits on someone's face, I don't know. Adoption may be a choice. Adoption may be a necessary mean to an end here. Spitting on someone's face is totally unacceptable. Because how nasty or how filthy are you that you don't even see people... I don't even know where that little kid got the whole concept of spitting on my face. Because in movies, because everything we do is always from a movie, from a TV show. You either saw someone doing it. I've never seen anyone spit on someone's face. I've seen people in movies do the whole on the floor. It's a sign of disrespect. And I can respect that as a sign of disrespect. Spitting on someone's face is a murder charge. Spitting on someone's face is one of the most vile things you could ever do to a human. Okay? Like, spitting on someone's face is so disgusting. Like, I don't know how people can even fathom the idea of I'm gonna scratch the back of my throat. Okay? I'm gonna scratch the back of my fucking throat. I'm gonna get everything that's back there. I'm gonna get everything that's back there. I'm gonna make the most disgusting noise a human can make. Not even farting. Not even a wet fart. I'm gonna scratch the back of my throat. I'm gonna get a little bit of that sauce. That little icky dicky. And I'm gonna in your fucking face. Pardon? Pardon me? Excusez-moi? The fuck? What? I don't know, man. I feel like we should be more strict as a society when it comes to spitting. I have friends, they'll just be spitting on the street. I swear to God, I want to beat their fucking balls into their thoracic. Thoracic isn't even a word. I want to beat their balls into their fucking lungs, man. Spitting on the ground is disgusting, bro. If you don't get, like, how do you say skarre? Wait. Skarre English. It's just spit? Nah, no way. Well, whatever. Because spit for me is saliva. I want the thing that comes from your nose. Wait, how do you say gang? Snot. Do you know when you have... It's sort of like mucus, you know? When you have mucus in your throat and if you pull that shit out through the mouth, I can understand you spitting on the floor. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the... That's a little too much spectacle for me. I'm not bothered by it. I'm extremely bothered by it, but I can understand where you're coming from. It's coming from the back of your throat. I can see that. Literally, I can see that. But if you're just hanging out and you just randomly decide to on the floor, what are we doing here, brother? Brother, what are we doing here? if you're not in, you're in the middle of a well lighted, well painted, the streets looking clean. There's no cigarette butts on the floor. There's nothing going on. People are well dressed. Women are probably wearing heels. Men are wearing khakis. You're spitting on the floor. What computed your brain, what computed your mind into believing that spitting on the floor was the right thing to do here and there? I don't see these people spitting in the middle of clubs. Actually, people might be spitting in the middle of clubs because it's not really normal, the fact that at the end of a night it's like 6 a.m. Why are my feet sticking to the fucking floor? It's like someone is gluing me to the floor and I'm not dancing. I'm tippy-toeing in the middle of a club because I can't. If my feet stand for more than 2 seconds, I'm glued to the floor. That doesn't make any sense. Why is that a thing? Oh, Rodrigo, it's the alcohol. Of course it's the fucking alcohol. I'm not stupid. I may look stupid. I may act stupid. I am not stupid. I was gonna say something, but I can't. Because it has a word that is bad to use nowadays. See, this is called discipline. This is called discipline. I was gonna use a quote, a very famous quote from my favorite movie of all time, Tropic Thunder, in which Robert Downey Jr., Captain Lazarus, as you might know him, says, "You never go full word." See, this is the thing. This is what I don't. This is the thing. In my opinion, I'm all good with not saying words that people don't want other people to say. I agree with that. I'm not going to be using the N word if people don't want me to use a word that's described to describe. I don't even know how you describe these sort of people. People that have perhaps mental issues or are slower in the heads. I don't know a better way to describe it. I think what I just did describing this word is way worse than the word itself. But that's just me. I'm not gonna use the F words speaking about gay people. That doesn't make any sense for a person like me to use. But for example, the word that we were just speaking about, the R word, as people may say it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just not saying it. It's like everything that I do, let's put it this way, it would have been like everything I did was, everything that I'm explaining, everything I'm doing is, let's say for example, speaking poorly or bad about black people, but I just don't use the N word. It's like, okay, but, you know, I wasn't speaking bad about anything, but it's just, I don't know. I do think the R word and the N words, the F word and whatnot are two completely different spectacles of slurs. I don't think the R word is a slur at all. I don't even know why it's such a, because here in Portugal that word isn't, I don't think people give a fuck. You know what I mean? I think this is something that's coming from America. I don't think in the UK that's really a thing. But the word, for example, cunt, I know cunt is a very common word to use when you're trying to, when you want to curse in the UK. But cunt in America is very frowned upon. It's like you're almost a crazy person for saying the word cunt. It's like saying Nazi in America nowadays, as they say. But yeah, okay, it's been 20 minutes. This was a lovely episode. I didn't get to speak about anything that I really wanted, but I love the fact that I was able to go on a tangent. I started with the concept of the middle finger. I had more things to speak on, but we can do those tomorrow as well. But yeah, this was really cool, guys. I hope you guys didn't enjoy this because I certainly did. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Probably not. But yeah, love you. Goodbye.